Hello guys, welcome back. This is Tina here with Believe in Beauty YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm back with another video, but before we begin, I want to remind you to go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. In this video, we're talking about the Feliz 2.0 hair topper. Now, I do currently have a video showing you how to style or install this unit, but I wanted to talk a little bit more on this unit in this video about Feliz 2.0. Now, just as a reminder, the Feliz hair topper is the petite pixie unit with the smaller base. The original unit measures 5 inches by 5 inches. So that means that 5 inches from front to back and 5 inches across the top. Ladies really love the Feliz topper because it gives them just enough coverage. Now, I am talking about the current 5 by 5 measurements in the original Feliz. It's very low maintenance and it's a baked in pixie style. And as you can see, I'm styling this Feliz 2.0 only with my fingers and a couple of styling products. So right now, the difference between this unit and the original Feliz unit is that this one has a larger base. The base of this Feliz 2.0 measures 7 inches from front to back and 6 inches across from ear to ear. So I decided to make the unit a little bit larger because although it's super short, sometimes women need that coverage over the crown. Maybe they have hair loss, maybe they are growing out their hair and they need just a little bit more coverage. But what I do want to say is that this unit is still a very low maintenance style. It's a pixie style. The only difference between this one and the original Feliz is the base size. Now, on this particular style, I did use hair that's super short because when women are wearing a pixie, they don't want to have to deal with a lot of bulk and a lot of length in the top. That is the sheer definition of pixie style. It's a very short, cropped hairstyle. Its original intent is to be low maintenance, and so if you want a pixie style, the last thing you want to deal with is a lot of hair in the top. The benefit of the larger base size is that it provides more coverage for those who may have thinning or may have some balding areas in the top, and it's easier to blend with natural hair. The 60-second collection is a line of custom hair replacement units made specifically for women who want more control and more flexibility with styling. The beauty of it all is the 60-second collection caters specifically to women who prefer to wear short hair. The concept behind the 60-second topper was to create a do-it-yourself hair replacement option for women, and the units offer customization options such as sizing, style, texture, and color. Now, right here, I am just repositioning the pins that I have holding the unit to the mannequin because I want you to be able to see the true size of the unit and how the hair would actually reach over the head. So right now I have it a little bit more forward on the mannequin, but I'm going to take the pins out and I'm going to reposition the unit so that it fits the way it would fit on an actual person. So I'm repositioning the base so that it's further back, and this is how it would actually sit on someone's head. So now you can see where the hair actually stops around the perimeter of the head. And this way you can tell, or you can imagine how it would actually look once it's installed. So In my experience, women tend to want styles that are similar to their favorite natural hairstyle. So if you have experienced thinning or any alopecias as far as balding is concerned, if you've experienced any of that in the crown area, a lot of people have to end up wearing their hair, combed a lot towards the front, or they may have to add some pieces to make it look fuller or so that you can't see the scalp due to thinning. But so this unit comes in handy as far as blending and still giving you the volume and the density that you may need. And so it's easy to manipulate the hair at this length. The hardest part, I have to admit, in the beginning when you get the unit is kind of training the hair to lay down. You've seen me use in this video, I just use a light formula spritz to mold the hair in while it's in a dry state, and that works best on hair units. Like, you don't want to use any holding spray that's just not gonna allow the hair to move or have body, or allow you to be able to style it with your fingers. So I like to use light formula products because they're not as heavy and they still allow you to wear the unit for a few times before you have to end up shampooing the hair and just restyling the unit altogether. Women have found value in these units because they are so easy to install. They blend easily, and you spend practically no time at all, literally 60 seconds. And the thing I love about Feliz 2.0 is that the hair just goes wherever you place it. Like here, I'm just using some light spritz to mold the hair. Now, I said this is a no heat style, and I know you noticed that I used my flat iron, but I was just trying to pull some of the body and the curl out of the hair so that it's just not so tight. So I use the irons to kind of stretch the hair out a little bit, but I am not going to completely stretch the hair with the irons. I am just going to use my fingers and the products to kind of just mold the hair to look the way I would want it to look when I'm wearing it. So the great thing about this is you can do this while you're wearing the unit. I'm doing it on the mannequin because I'm not wearing the unit, or I'm not modeling the unit in this one. You can see me model the Feliz topper in my previous video, and I think the video, I'll tag it in this video, but I think it's the problem pixie fixer or something on my channel. So I'm modeling Feliz in that original video, but in this one I just wanted to show you, do a demo just to demonstrate how the 2.0 is a little bit different from the original, just because the base is larger. And I have to admit, guys, like, I am not great at curling hair. I mean, longer hair, shorter hair, whatever. Like, I'm not great at it, and I think it's because I don't like it. I don't like to do it, so I don't use a lot of heat. So I tend to pick styles that don't require a lot of curl. And I don't know if a lot of curls, or I know at one point a lot of curls were really the trend, but I've always leaned more towards styles that don't require a lot of curl. So if you don't like a lot of curl, this is your best friend. So what I'm doing right now is, since I finger styled the unit, I pulled out the curly pieces with the heat. I used my spritz, my light formula spritz, to kind of mold the hair the way I like it with my fingers. And now I'm just tying head wrap around the hair, and you can do this as well. Once you install your unit, you don't have to wait until your hair is wet. You can use your styling products, mold it the way you want to, tie these paper wraps around your hair, and just let it set for a few minutes. And now you'll see I'm removing the paper wraps, and and the hair is going to lay exactly the way I want it to, and I don't have to do any more styling if I don't want to. Now you may want to pick through the top with your fingers just to lift the hair up if you don't like it too flat. But this is the way that I love wearing this unit, and this is how I would wear it if I were wearing this unit. So that's the beauty of this unit. Like, the hair just falls right into place. I did not use heat to style it. I just used the iron to kind of pull the hair because it was so tight, just to pull some of the curl out so that I could finger style it without it just looking super curly. And all I used was a light formula styling spritz and a light formula sheen, like oil sheen in the can. I use light formula on both of those so that the hair is not super heavy and it's not weighted down. And here is just a reminder of how the original Feliz unit looked when I modeled it. And this piece sat kind of in the center of my head and not really at the front because it's a smaller size base, but you get the idea of how the unit looks. Hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.